Over the years, baffling disappearances and mysterious incidents have captured our attention. Despite numerous attempts to solve them, we are left with more questions than answers. Firstly, the historical events surrounding the Babylonian conquest of Jerusalem in 587 BC have left a mystery regarding the fate of the Ark of the Covenant. While some believe it was taken to Babylon, others speculate it was hidden or even destroyed. Over time, various myths have arisen, with some claiming that the Ark is currently in Ethiopia, while others suggest that it will only reappear when a Messiah arrives. The mystery of the Ark's location still captivates people, sparking curiosity and wonder even now. Besides that, is the Devil's Triangle, also known as the Bermuda Triangle. It is a mysterious region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. This is a region where numerous disappearances of ships and airplanes have been reported over the century. However, Larry Cush's book, The Bermuda Triangle Mystery Solved, 1975, has debunked some of these incidents by pointing out inaccuracies and inconsistencies in the accounts. In spite of that, the exact number of ships and airplanes that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle is not known. The wreckage of many ships and airplanes reported missing in the region has not been recovered, and it is not known whether disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle have been the result of human error or weather phenomena. Next is the lost city of Atlantis, a legendary island nation described in Plato's writings as a mighty and advanced kingdom. This city of Atlantis has been envisioned as the majestic city inhabited by half-gods and humans. However, evidence of the exact location of Atlantis remains unclear, despite claims that it was situated near the Strait of Gibraltar at the western end of Mediterranean Sea and in front of the Pillars of Hercules. Likewise, no written records are available except those of Plato's dialogues where, according to an Egyptian priest, it had occurred 9,000 years prior. Therefore, it's unclear whether Atlantis was real or just a fabled city. Moving on, the tomb of Cleopatra VII, the final ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, remains a mystery to this day. Historians speculate that her burial site, where she may rest alongside her Roman lover Mark Antony, could be located near the Temple of Tupaziris Magna in Alexandria, Egypt. Legend has it that after their defeat, Octavian permitted them to be buried together. The Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities is confident that the tomb is in close proximity to a temple of Isis, while some sources suggest her palace could be on the island of Antihodus. Up next, we have the Olmec heads, a fascinating feature of the ancient Mesoamerican civilization. These remarkable sculptures were crafted from massive basalt rocks with roots tracing back to around 900 BC. They range from 1 to 3.4 meters in height and weighs about 8 tons. However, it's still unclear how these massive stone slabs were transported over 150 kilometers at such ancient times. Despite the unanswered questions, the Olmec colossal heads portray mature men with distinctive physical traits that can still be seen in the people of the Olmec region today. Moving on is the Voynich Manuscript, a mysterious book from the 15th or 16th century, is written in an unidentified language and features unique plant illustrations. Named after Wilfred Voynich, who acquired it in 1912, this 234-page manuscript has puzzled scholars and scientists for years. Divided into 6 sections, including botany, astronomy, biology, cosmology, pharmaceutical, and a section of text with possible recipes, the manuscript remains undeciphered despite numerous attempts. The author of this mysterious book remains unknown, as well as the purpose of this book remains unclear. Next up is the Zodiac Killer, who terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s, sending taunting letters and cryptograms to newspapers and police. His letters were signed with a symbol resembling the crosshairs of a gun sight and often began with the phrase, "This is the Zodiac speaking." The letters also contained 4 cryptograms, with the first one, known as the 408 cipher, being decoded by 2 citizens shortly after it was sent to Bay Area newspapers in July 1969. The killer's messages were decoded by private citizens and amateur code breakers. However, the identity of the killer is not clearly known, and it's never been determined why the killer gave himself that name. but the press soon started calling him the Zodiac Killer. Moving on is Stonehenge, located in Wiltshire, England, is a prehistoric structure made of vertical sarsen stones. It is estimated to be around 5,000 years old and has been modified by various groups over time. It is forbidden to touch, lean on, or climb the stones. It is believed that the site has been used for ceremonial purposes and has been modified by different groups of people over time. Despite its architectural sophistication, the origins and purpose of Stonehenge remain a mystery. Lastly, scholars are still puzzled by the mystery of whether Caesarion was actually Caesar's son, despite Cleopatra VII's claim. Even though she named him co-ruler of Egypt and surviving art depicts them as such, Caesar never acknowledged Caesarion was his son. Unfortunately, with Cleopatra and Caesarion's deaths, it's doubtful scholars will ever know the truth. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for even more captivating historical content. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you for tuning in.